What's going on, guys? It's Wafers, and welcome back to the Newport County Road to Glory Career Mode. It's episode 62, and today we will be going through December, playing one UCL game and then a couple of Premier League games as well. That Leeds United game will actually get rescheduled to the 31st in this episode. Doesn't change anything in terms of the games played. Looking at the table, 16 games in, we are in second, 2 points behind Manchester United, 11 wins, 4 draws, and 1 loss. So we're doing pretty well in the start of the season, but before we get into the Premier League games, we have to get into this Champions League game against Shakhtar. And this game is to go to the Europa League. We will not be able to have enough points, even with a win in this game, to make it through the next round of the Champions League. We'll be just short, but if we come in third place in the group, we can get into the Europa League and hopefully progress in that competition. So we start off this game with a pretty good goal there. You can see Rabi Matondo puts us on top, but Shakhtar would get back into it. They would get through with Macon and then put one in to equalize. We would come back though, trying to restore our advantage. Jenkins is able to get forward. He hits Bennett. Bennett would try to get into the box, couldn't find any space, but gets it out to Marsh, who gives it back, and then Bennett finishes to put us up 2-1, restoring our 1-goal advantage over Shakhtar in this one. But Shakhtar were very competitive in this game. Right before halftime, they came forward again, looking to tie it up, and they would. The striker is able to slip one under Shepard, and they're able to grab a goal back. About 10 minutes after the restart, though, we would come forward looking to restore our advantage once again. It's Jenkins into the box, and he would finish that nicely with his right foot into the back of the net. A nice shot by Jenkins in a game that was really back and forth between us and Shakhtar, both trying to get a win in this one. We would hold on after that goal, 3-2 over Shakhtar, and win that game. Our first Premier League game of this episode would be up against Man City, a really tough opponent. We are going to the Etihad from this one, a tough environment to play in, and Man City would open the scoring in this game. 20 minutes in, Sterling got into the box, and he's able to outmuscle Mola here for that ball. He's able to beat him to it and finish that to put Man City up 1-0. Jumping into the second half here, and it would be Nemecha feeding Sterling once again down this left-hand side. After a couple of passes, Sterling gets in the box and chips the keeper to put Man City up 2-0. It would finish that way. We lose to Man City, and unfortunately, we were having problems down that left-hand side. Really needed Mola to step up in the absence of Richards. Both those goals from Sterling were on his side, so we really needed to see better from him in the coming games. Into this game against Newcastle, and in the 15th minute, Volks would get into the box. He's able to do a nice La Croqueta there, and then hits it across goal for a very nice goal there. Volks, I've been playing him a little bit more lately, trying to get him some more minutes, whether it's off the bench or in the lineup, and he rewards us with a very nice goal there. Still in the first half, and we would come forward looking to double our advantage. Telford gets into the box, and he would cut inside, not able to get the shot off, but we work it over to Volks, and Lee Volks is able to grab his second of the game against Newcastle. Does a nice little flip there, nails the landing, and celebrates with the boys as he gets his second goal. Into the second half, and in the 65th minute, Newcastle would come forward looking to cut into our lead. It would be Torre hitting Longstaff with some nice dribbling, and then they would give it back to Torre, who slips it near post and is able to half the deficit. Only a couple minutes later, off of a corner, we would clear it, but Telford gives it away on the pass out. Newcastle will work it back inside, and it's Vinicius who finds some space and is able to tie this one up. We continued to fight though and wanted to get our lead back. Coughlin hits Volks down this right-hand side into the 90th minute. He's going to pass it inside. Marsh takes a touch, hits it, and we go up 3-2 there. So a nice goal by Ibrahim Marsh. He's been so clutch lately, and we get our third goal of the game to restore our advantage, and we win 3-2. 2 goals by Volks, and then he assists Marsh on that last goal. So 3 goal involvements for him. Pretty nice start there for Volks. Our next match was up against Everton at Goodison Park. Everton, a pretty tough team in the league. They have a good squad, and we were looking to get things started early in this one. Within the first 10 minutes, we come forward. Telford hits it across goal to put us up 1-0 in this one. A really nice start for us. Getting that early goal against a quality side like Everton is always important, and we're able to do it here. Jumping all the way to the last 10 minutes of the game now, and Everton would come forward looking to equalize in the last stages of the game. Mefim is able to intercept, but then gives it away, and they would come forward once again. They're able to get it into Douglas Luiz, and he finishes off the post and in to tie it up. But once again, we get into stoppage time, and Connor Reese would hit Coughlin. Coughlin over to Jenkins. He feeds Hopkins, and Hopkins comes up clutch. Another clutch 90th minute goal for us as we take the lead in the dying seconds of this one. This time through Hopkins. 2 players just coming up big time for us when we needed them. We get another win in the final minutes. This one 2-1 against Everton. Our next game would be up against Aston Villa at Villa Park. Another away game, another pretty tough game against a sneaky good opponent here. We would come forward pretty early on though. Reese starting in this one, gives it out to Lee Volks. Lee Volks is going to burst forward into the box and shoot near post, and he bangs it in. So that is his 3rd goal in his last 2 games that he played in. He didn't play in the last game against Everton. He was too tired, but he does score in this one and adds to his little hot streak here and adds to his goal tally. Aston Villa would come forward though, looking to get back into this one right before halftime. It'd be Dolberg feeding Hudson-Odoi, and Hudson-Odoi does finish. Once again, it's that left-hand side. I started Brown in this one instead of Mola, but it just was not working. We could not figure out a replacement for Richards. Really need him back, really miss him at that left back position. With half an hour left to go, Lee Jenkins would give us the lead once again. He's able to break through and shoot that one past the keeper to give us a 2-1 lead over Villa, and we hold on. We would beat Aston Villa 2-1 and get the 3 points from that game. And then our last game of the episode is going to be up against Leeds United, and for this one we are going to Elland Road. So a lot of away games in this one, a lot of middle of the pack teams, I would say, that we played in this one. Everton, Aston Villa, as well as Leeds and Newcastle. So it was definitely important to get some victories in this set of games. Obviously we lost to Man City, but the other games went pretty well, and this one started off just as well. Bennett grabs a nice double here within the opening half hour. That one right from the edge of the box, a brilliant shot by him, puts us up 2-0 over Leeds, and we would come forward once again in the first half. This time it's Adam Rowlands down this left-hand side in acres of space. He's going to finesse this one around the keeper and put us up 3-0, effectively putting this game out of reach in the first half. 3-0 lead, pretty hard to overcome. And just to add injury to insult, we would put another goal up here off of a corner. Marsh crosses it in, and Chris Mefim gets up, hammers it against the bar, and then with the bar still ringing, he gets the rebound and heads that one home with a ton of power. Puts us up 4-0 in the first half, and that is all she wrote for that one. 4 goals in the first half. We beat Leeds United 4-0 and get another 3 points. So at the end of that set of games, 21 played, and we have 15 wins, 4 draws, and 2 losses, sitting at 49 points, 3 points behind Manchester United. And our next game, I believe, is against Manchester United. So that will be a huge game as we look to tie up the league and put them on 2 losses as well. We'll have to see how we can do. I'm going to be paying special attention to that left-hand side of defense. Missing Richards has been huge. As you can see throughout this episode, we struggled whether it was Mola or whether it was Brown. They just couldn't handle that left side, so we definitely need Richards back, and hopefully we can hold on and perform well against Manchester United. But that's going to be it for this episode of the Newport County Road to Glory Career Mode. If you guys did enjoy it, make sure to drop a like. Let me know what you think down below in the comments and subscribe if you're new. I'll see you guys soon with a new episode.